Hello, my name is Alexander Gibson, and I teach at William Penn Senior High School where I have 6 classes of geometry. I'm going to take a look at some assistive technology for the informal assessments that I use in my class every day. One of the first assessments that I like to use are warm-up journals. Warm-up journals are used to assess student understanding, and they are writing to learn as opposed to learning to write. Students with any type of writing disability or disability at all could use a text-to-speech app in their writing prompt in order to get correct grammar and spelling. One of the cons to using this might be interrupting the quiet writing environment or students who think it's not fair that they can use that text app. The second piece that we're going to look at are my quizzes that I give. Usually after 1 to 2 sections, I give a quiz on the material from that topic. And students can use a calculator. It's a simple tech advantage that can assist with students who have any type of numerical disability. It helps students practice with the tech, especially since they have their cell phones and possibly a calculator on that phone at any time. One of the cons, though, is that they don't have to think numerically at all. There's no mental math involved, which some teachers frown upon. My third technology is looking at investigations into the postulates, properties, and theorems that are involved in geometry, using GeoGebra. GeoGebra is a nice tool that students can use on any Chrome app extension. Students can follow my instructions to create the figures and shapes, and then use sliders and new numbers to investigate and draw conclusions about the scenarios given. It's really helpful for visual learners, and it's easily shareable with Google Classrooms. Some of the issues that can be found with it, though, are if there is slow bandwidth or old computers. The final topic I want to look at is doing proofs. A lot of students have difficulty writing proofs, so if you write a proof in Google Documents, then you can use the peer editing and take a look at practicing collaboration within the groups. This also gives students the time to practice with cloud technologies in the writing process. Some cons are if the district technology is not up to par, or the school district is not one-to-one, or even if the schools restrict online access for students. There may be issues with creating and completing the Google Docs as a classroom. After looking at new assistive technologies for my classroom, the 4 I chose seem simple when implemented, yet can enhance learning for different students. I look forward to finding what else is out there and digging deeper into the topic of technology and mathematics education.